Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. We are on week 2 of our $45 grocery challenge. We are spending $22.50 per person. There's 2 of us, making our total cash budget $45. Of course, we are looking to shop the deals, redeem coupons, cash in store incentive rewards. We are looking to get as many groceries as absolutely possible without increasing the cash out of pocket. Check out what we were able to get this week. We had some great meals, and stay tuned to the end to see how much food we have accumulated over week 1 and week 2. You might be surprised. So far this week, I have spent $37.18, leaving approximately $8 left. I do have a couple items in mind that I want to get. I'd like to pick up some berries, some kind of other kind of fruit, perhaps. And as we go into the week making the meal plan, I'll have that little bit left in case I need to pick up an ingredient. I shopped at 3 stores. I shopped at Superstore, Sobeys, and Walmart. Hint of Lime nacho chips for $2.47. Mushrooms were on for 94 cents. Walmart has 2 for $5 for a variety of different Old El Paso items. And I picked up the tacos for 2. And I also picked up these soft tortillas. I thought we could get 2 different types of meals out of those items. And they actually had some frozen veggies in stock today when I went in. So mixed vegetables, $2.27. I shopped at Sobeys for the coffee. And this is quite a large chunk out of my budget, this coffee, $8.99. And I got the lean ground beef Italian style meatballs, but we are not using them as meatballs. We are actually going to use them for the meat in the tacos. So $4.25 minus the $2 sticker, $2.25. Plus, I had a $1.90 fast fuel coupon. So my total ended up being $9.34. Oh, I forgot. I also got the pasta, the macaroni for 97 cents at Walmart. And all of the rest of the items I got at Superstore. 2 were 50% off items, and 2 I redeemed rain checks. So I had rain checks for the granola bars, and they were $1.50 a box. And I had a rain check that was for 2 boxes, so I got those for $1.50 each. And I had a rain check for the boneless pork loin chops. Before the rain check, they were $12.66, and after the rain check, they rang in at $5.28, which you can see right here. So it's certainly worth your while to get rain checks and hang on to them. That's a substantial amount of meat for $5.28. And I got this chicken 50% off, so I got it for $6 for the chicken breast. We are going to freeze these separately. And I'm not sure if we're going to, I have it in my mind that we were going to make fajitas. So the chicken breasts, the wraps or the soft-sided tortillas. And we have quite a few peppers left over from last week. So I thought that would work out great. And I got 1 tomato I am hoping to use for some topping on top of the tacos. So $37.18. With a little room in the budget to pick up a few other things as I need. Normally I record as I'm prepping things. These are nachos. My sister is here. She brought a few things with her, so we are having a little feast tonight. nachos with cheese and peppers and mushrooms and onions. Super excited. The nachos look delicious. I have homemade salsa to go with it, and my sister brought guacamole. So the bread maker is working really, really bad. I am trying to salvage this. It doesn't look like it has risen very much. I'm not really sure why. So we're going to just bake it in the oven. The bread turned out great, baking it in the oven, so that's wonderful. And it's not just the element in the bread maker. The paddle stopped. It stopped kneading the dough. I had to knead this by hand when I took it out. So yeah, we're going to explore now options for a new bread maker. New to us bread maker. Smoothies. Just a hint of pink with a little bit of strawberry jam. I added a few more grocery items into this week's shop, and I was at 2 stores to get them. One was Value Foods, and I got these clementines, mandarins. I can't remember which. I'm going to say they're clementines. For $2.49 for that big, huge crate. And I got this natural back bacon for $2.99. And it's really thick slices and they're round. These would be perfect for on little breakfast sandwiches on English muffins. I also shopped at a local discount store called Bargain Harley's. And I got this huge jug of real mayonnaise for 99 cents and a bottle of barbecue sauce for 99 cents. For the mayo, the best before date is coming up real fast, but we don't have any mayo on the plan, so whatever we can eat in the next month, I think we're probably good. Lots of potato salad in our future. Chili and homemade bread for supper. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to take the video. I was distracted. The handsome one has already had his shake, and I had already had half of mine. So I'm starting some science experiments. I know people have regrown things from this in the past, so I cut off the 2 green onions that are still good. I'm going to put that in my window. Celery, same thing. I've just got this sitting down in here. I don't know if that will regrow, but I'm going to try. These little wilty pieces are going to go into my chicken soup. I'm just going to put them into the fridge until I'm ready for that. And all the leaves I've got on this little tray, I'm going to throw them in the dehydrator and dry them out really well and then grind them, and at least I'll have some celery powder for cooking on the challenge. We have a big batch of potato salad to last us for several meals during the week. We are having barbecued pork chops. I've got the big stuff set up. I'm going to make a little bit of coleslaw to go with our little barbecue tonight. It's going to be good. Coleslaw. We had a couple options available to us for pork chops tonight. When I separated the package, there were 2 regular sized pork chops, 2 what I called like very small pork chops, and then 1 large pork chop. And I packaged the 2 small ones together. I'm using those tonight because we had a lot of sides. Normally, I would garnish potato salad with a little bit of paprika, but we don't have any. So tonight it's being garnished with pepper because that's what we have. Pork chops, garden salad, coleslaw, and potato salad. A little bit of a barbecue. It is a really nice day out today. I am boiling down the chicken bones and skin. I threw in a couple pieces of cabbage, like the outer pieces that I didn't want in the coleslaw. So I'm going to get this stuff out of here. I do have some broth saved from when I actually made the chicken. And then, of course, I have this little package of meat, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Besides for the meat I had set aside, I got this much meat off of the bones. So that's great. I have added some of the broth, carrots, the celery, onions, and I've added some fusilli. So this is going to be chicken noodle soup. And now we have to cook it. We have been growing this basil. I am going to snip a couple leaves off of that to put in my soup, since I don't have much for spices. I took the 2 bottom leaves from the basil plant. Just cooking away. Getting some lunches ready for work. Soup for lunch today. I popped back into the bulk barn. I was re-looking at my meal plan for the week and realized that I didn't have any spices for the fajitas. So I am going to save a little bit of the taco spice out of that taco kit, but there's not that much spice in there to begin with. So I needed just to get something else. So I got a little bit of cumin, and I was thinking I'd really like to stretch that fajitas over 2 meals, but there's not a lot of ingredients. So I grabbed a teeny little bit of rice as well, just to add maybe for the second night, not both nights. And this total came to 43 cents. So now my grand total for the entire week is $45.07. We are going to have breakfast sandwiches and hash browns for supper tonight. We are going to use the back bacon. We are going to make eggs to go on them. We have English muffins left. We'll probably put cheese on them, perhaps even salsa. And we are making hash browns from potatoes in the air fryer. Here we are with our breakfast sandwiches. My sandwiches are topped with salsa. The handsome one wanted mayo on his sandwiches. This looks pretty good. I'm excited. Lunch today, clementine, granola bar, and chicken noodle soup. Here are the ingredients. You can tell we are having tacos for Taco Tuesday. We are going to use the discounted meatballs that I got. I'm going to use perhaps half of the lentils just to bulk it up a bit. And the little kit comes with the shells and the seasoning. Super exciting. We're still learning with this whole lentil business. When we cooked them the first time, they were definitely undercooked. And now I think maybe we didn't drain them soon enough. So we've just got them in this strainer, and we'll try to get out as much excess liquid as we can. So the recipe here says I'm going to need 250 grams of ground beef, which is a half a pound, a half a cup of water, and the taco seasoning to make this recipe. So I have 276 grams of meatballs. So I think what I'm going to do is just save one meatball aside and pop it in the freezer. And then I could have a little bit of ground for some time, maybe if I wanted to put it on a pizza or something like that. So this is interesting. I have the lentils in the mixture of beef and they're cooking. So I guess maybe that kind of mushy consistency worked out well for us. You can't even see them in there, really. I took the 2 smallest meatballs and I saved one full one, and I took half of the other one, so we can have that as a little topping on a pizza at some point in the future. I've saved out the teeniest little amount of taco seasoning to go with the cumin for the fajitas. These look so good. Tacos for Taco Tuesday. And I'm really glad that we added the lentils in. It allowed me to take a little bit of the ground beef out, and then I was able to stretch what was left of the ground beef. And now we have a small amount of ingredient for something in the future. Lunch today is chicken noodle soup, a clementine, and a sweet and salty granola bar. This is the dehydrated celery. All I need to do now is put it in my little grinder, and get it in a jar. 1 chicken breast and the remainder of the peppers and onions that I had frozen. Fajitas for supper. These shells are really large, much larger than what I realized. Soup, clementine, and a sweet and salty granola bar for lunch today. A little rice goes a long way. We just cooked a little teeny bit of rice to mix in with the leftover fajitas just to bulk it up a little bit more. And yeah, they look really good. All right, this is what we have left at the end of week 2. I'll do a little pan here. So we've eaten for 2 weeks. We spent out of pocket $91.02 cash. Plus I redeemed some fast fuel coupons and an actual manufacturer's coupon. And this is what we have. Coffee is left. I haven't even touched the flour yet. I made these little broth pucks out of the leftover drippings from the chicken that I made. We have 1 full package of English muffins, 1 pork chop, 2 pork chops, 2 chicken breasts. This is the little bit of meatballs that I saved aside for perhaps a pizza topping. This is cooked chicken, and this is the leftover of the little ham slices. Full package of mixed vegetables, maybe a half to a third left of the cut broccoli. We have still some hummus that is chicken noodle soup left over. The green container, so I downsized the potato salad into the green container. We still have some left. The bottom here is leftover fajitas. Here is leftover eggs. Here is a little bit of lettuce. It's not looking too great. I'm actually not sure what I'm going to use that for, but that's left over from when we had the tacos. Teeny little bit still left of that iceberg lettuce that we transitioned in as a free item. We have cabbage, turnip, onion, a little bit left over still of that salad pack, not much. We have cheese left over. We have some carrots. We have some parsnips, and the 1 carrot is looking real bad. I'm going to have to do something with that. We have still the 2 green onions. We have 3 whole onions left. I have 3 eggs left, clementines, 3 bananas, 4 avocados. I have most of the nog is left. And actually something exciting happened with the almond milk. A friend of mine, shout out Melinda, thank you so much, gave me this exact kind, 8-gram protein, almond, and cashew milk. It had frozen, and the container was, I guess, broken on the side from where it froze. So I thawed it, and I actually merged it into my good container here. That was empty, and I am using that. It actually has some residue, so I'd never had frozen almond and cashew milk before. It wouldn't be great for drinking. It leaves like little flaky things when I'm using it in my coffee, but it is perfectly fine in my coffee, and it's going to be great moving forward in recipes and baking. We still have yogurt left. We have lots of mayo left. Mushrooms. There's still a teeny little bit of green beans left. 5 granola bars. Some fusilli, the entire package of macaroni. We have potatoes left, bouillon, barbecue sauce, 1 can of soup, 1 can of mixed vegetables. We have honey, not tons of spices. A little teeny bit left of the taco spice. We have all the granola. We've not used that yet at all. I have half of the green lentils. We still have baking powder and yeast left. And here's my science experiment. Look how much those are growing. That's crazy. Anyways, this whole thing is crazy. We ate all week, and we have this much left. We ate for 2 weeks, I should say, and we had this much left. Just lots of food. We had some great meals this week. We have totaled $91.02 cash and $13.77 in redemptions and coupons. We think that's amazing. There's lots of food left, but I am feeling the pinch. I would like to have butter. I would like to have olive oil, ketchup, just so many simple things that I regularly have access to that I don't yet. So I'm going to try to be really clever next week when we're doing the grocery shop to see how many pantry staples that I can add into our usable food. Have a great week, everybody.